What's going on, guys? How are you? How are you doing? This is Shocks, and today I want to show you a strategy that you can use to trade the boom and crash found on weltrade. So we're going to be using the weltrade indices that those are pain and gain, right? So I'm going to show you how to trade them. I'm saying boom and crash because they are similar to the ones that you are used to are on deriv, right? So if you don't have an account on weltrade, this is the time to pause this video, click the link in the description down below and get your account, and you can start trading these. These are very simple to trade, right? We're going to be using the H1 time frame, right? And I'm going to show you a strategy based on what? On order blocks, right? So what you need to understand, or what we're going to do here, I'm going to show you the order block that you have to trade. I'm going to show you everything that you need for the setup, and I'm going to show you the time that you need to be trading this setup and the rules that come with this strategy. So if this is something that you want to do, and if this is something that you want to trade, please watch to the end and you can be assisted, right? So what we want to do is we want to understand that these indices on World Trade, they move like this. So what you're going to do is after every impulse move, right, to the downside or to the upside, it doesn't matter, right? You are going to what? You are going to be looking for order blocks, right? So you are going to be waiting for price to what? To retrace, as you see here, and make a what? An explosive move to the downside, as you can see. So the order block is the last candle that you are going to see before this what? Before this explosive move, and you are going to be marking that as your what? As your order block. So how order blocks works? They work just like demand and supply. So what you have to do is to treat them like that, right? So when price comes back, or when price retests this or this particular order block, this is where you are going to what? To then trade away from the order block, and your stop loss is going to go above the what? Above the zone, and you're going to be targeting what we call the safest take profit, which is the next low or the next high, depending on where you are going. And if you see these aggressive moves going to the upside right now, the order block that you're going to be choosing is this order block, and you're going to be waiting for price to retest this particular order block, and price goes away. So this is what you're going to be doing, and I'm going to show you how to trade the pain and gain on what? On World Trade, and we're going to take this conversation to the what? To the charts, right? Which is the H1. So this is what we are doing, and I'm going to start on the pain 999, right? So this pain 999 is more like the crash 1000 on what? On deriv. I'm giving reference to deriv because these are the indices that most of you are used to. If you don't know anything about that, don't worry, I'm going to explain what it means. And don't forget, if you don't have an account on World Trade, you are missing out on a lot of opportunities that you can take advantage of. And what you can do right now is to click the link in the description down below, get your account, choose a Syntax account. After you choose a Syntax account, you can then find these indices that you can see on the bottom of my screen, and you can start trading those ones. So as you can see here, what we were saying is, if price goes down like this is the aggressive move that you are seeing in this what? In this particular area. And that aggressive move that you are seeing is going to be considered after you choose the order block. So the order block is that candlestick that you see here. That was the last candle before the aggressive move. So the last opposite candle, which means the opposite, which means this was a what? A bearish, impulsive move, right? So you are going to be waiting, or you are going to be looking out for a bullish move or a bullish candle before this bearish move. So this is the candle that you are waiting for. And what you want to do is to see price going back to this particular zone and wait for price to what? To expand lower. So this is what you are just going to what? To be doing. And if we scroll before price, right, you are going to be seeing that we have a lot of these, and price was actually respecting all these order blocks, as you can see, and you can mark a lot of them as price was going down. So this is how you can be trading the pain and gain on what? On World Trade. And this is very simple, and we can look at another chart, and this one is the what? Is the pain 800, right? Is the pain 800. And from what you are seeing exactly what I was doing here. I had already marked this as my order block, and I'm waiting for price to retest this particular one. And this high that you are seeing here, I'm not considering it. Why? Because this move did not take out this low. So this is working as what? As liquidity. And I just want price to come here, and I will drop with the price. And if we go and look again, this is the what? The pain 600. And on the pain 600, what you're going to be seeing is simple. You're going to be seeing that price is respecting these order blocks a lot. Let's look at this where price actually started, right? Price actually started at this particular zone. We had this order block, right? And after that, we had more order blocks that were retested. We had these order blocks, we had this order block, we had that order block, and this order block again as price was going up. So this is how price is what is moving. This is how price is moving. So your job is just to stock the dealer. You stock and see where the dealer is going, and you go with him. So this is how price is moving. So this is a missed opportunity where price was supposed to get into our order block and it didn't. And this happens a lot, and it doesn't matter. You just wait for more opportunities for you to trade. So these are some of the opportunities. I'm marking the bullish order blocks here on the pen because I want to trade the ticks. I want to go against the what? The spikes. So this is why I'm going against the spikes, like what you are seeing in this particular chart, right? So this is what is happening here. We have an order block, and price comes and price goes. So this is simple. This is how you are going to be trading them, and this is how you can trade on what? On this particular broker. So I have showed you the things on the pain side. So now I'm going to show you the gain side, which is more like the boom, right? So on this side, I like to go down, right? I like to go down, right? I mean that like cleanly, not in a dirty way, right? So this is a what? This is an order block right here. Price goes to the order block, comes down, right? This is what price is doing. So this is just following what? Following price. We're just following what price is doing here. And in this particular area, price comes to the order block and expands lower. So this is what price is doing. And this is how you can profit following price like this. So you're just marking your order blocks and waiting for price to come back and retest that particular order block, and price continues to go down, as you can see. So this is found on what? On weltrade. So the weltrade broker, the links, as I said earlier, are in the description down below. If you haven't gotten your account, this is the time for you to get your account and start trading like a boss, right? And let's look at this gain 400. And this gain 400, as you can see here, I'm actually waiting for price to get to the what? To get to this order block, and then we can expand going up, as you can see. So what we are doing is very simple. Again, we are just marking the order blocks. As you can see, this is your order block, right? What does price do? It gets to another order block, it gives us another order block, and we go up again. What does price do? Gives us another order block, and look at that. Price just comes, retests, and what? And goes up. So this is what you are doing. So you might be asking yourself, how then do I enter these trades? How am I going to be looking at the entry patterns? So right now, oh, sorry, I thought I was on the H1. So the order blocks, you get them on the H1, right? After the H1, you go down to the what? To the M15 and try to get the what? The trades. So let's look at this particular order block here on the H1, where price just comes in and gives us the goods right at that particular zone. So what you want to be doing now is very simple. You want price to be getting into that order block on the M15, and on the M15, the entry pattern that you are looking for is very simple. You just want price to give you a retest, as you can see in this area, right? You have to mark, or you have to refine the order block, right? Mark the order block again on the what? On the M15, and you can see that we have this particular order block here, the black order block, right? We mark it, and price just touches that particular order block. You get in when price closes with a what? With a bullish candle. And in this case, the bullish candlesticks are the yellow ones. So you are going to be entering your trade at this particular zone if you don't want to be using a what? A limit order. And this is how price is going to repay you. So these are very simple and these are very easy. So this is the entry pattern, and this is what you do if you want to enter using this particular strategy. So I'm going to show you the last example on the gain 600 here, and see what you can do. So this is the gain, as I said, and I like to go down, right, in a clean way, right? So this is the what? This is the order block that you are looking for. And after this order block, what are you seeing again? You are seeing that price gives you another order block at this particular zone, and price retests that. And as we stand right now, we can clearly see that price is trying to get to this particular order block right here, and we can go down, as you can see. So we want price to get into this zone, and we can go down. If you scroll back, you can clearly see that these indices were we're respecting our our order blocks, as you can see. And this is the trade that I'm currently in. And if you are not in my Telegram channel, you would have missed out, but this is the trade that I am currently in, and I shared it with the Telegram guys. The links again are in the description down below. So here, what I was just looking at is this aggressive move that went down, right? This is the order block. Price comes back, retests the order block, and went down. And if you go to the M15, you clearly see that we used what we used to enter, right? As price touches, right, it gives us the what? The order block, it gives us the black candle, which is the bearish candle, as you can see in this area. And this is how we were entering this trade, and we are looking forward for this particular trade to get around this area, then we can exit our trade. So right now, this is where it stands, and this trade is actually running in our Telegram channel. The good thing that you can do now is to join that channel, and we build the community and trade together. I'll see you in the next video. My name is Shocks, and I'm out.